All right, guys, here's a third round matchup of the winner's bracket on our Friday Bring Your Partner. We have someone who hasn't been on video before, Paul Rodriguez there on the left, and he's playing with Shaun Germain, going up against Tommy Yore and Erik Hueltner. Erik Hueltner and Tommy Yore are playing at the kickoff together, so they've been practicing a little bit together. But yeah, this is the first game, just getting underway. Tommy and Erik have to go to 6 a game. Erik's a master and Tommy's a pro, and Paul Rodriguez and Shaun, they're amateurs. So that's pretty much the max you can get at Peabody's. Oh, good open hand pull side there by Paul. Yeah, like I said, that's the most you can get at Peabody's on a Friday is a point a game. So we have Tommy setting up his snake there. Gets a good pull side. It's 2-1 in favor of Paul and Shaun. Yeah, Paul, he's from Texas, and he's a really good player. He is very good amateur. Definitely think he's underrated. So he's got a good 5, really good rollover, and yeah, just a good game overall. Tommy setting up his snake. Shaun with a good block there. So Shaun's going to serve it up in the back. A great job there by Hueltner to contain that ball. That ball was all over the place, and he was able to not let it out of his area. That was really good. Tommy grabs on the 5. Finds a good lane there. Shaun with the block on the pull side. Tommy grabs on the 5. Good hard wall pass there. Finds the pull side. 2-2. Paul with a good lane pass there. Yeah, Paul likes to run a kind of a tic-tac series. He almost runs a similar 5-bar that I do. Kind of tic-tacs it. He'll go lane, wall, high lane, and he does it really good. Tommy finds a middle there. Yeah, and also I started putting the microphone that I normally have on the table. We tried putting it in the table this week, and so far it seems to be working really good. Because we have been having a little trouble with YouTube doing copyright, strikes on me and giving me emails telling me that I have to take videos down. So we're trying to eliminate some of the music and just get the sounds of the table. And I think it sounds pretty good. So Erik there with a good little tuck shot there he sets it up on that second white line, and that's what he's been doing lately. I think him and Tommy have been working on that. Yeah, it went a little flip over there by Paul, and Erik's there for the block. Tommy calls timeout. Yeah, when Erik sets it up there, he has a lot of options because when it's on that second white, or the first white line rather, he likes to brush it up to Tommy, towards the wall, kind of in between the men. He can hit a tuck, he can hit a pull kick, and he can hit a bank. So there's tons of options from where he's setting it up right there. Tommy serves it up. Hard wall pass. Good pull side there. Tommy gets a block on that, Paul's lane pass there. Yeah, Erik tries another little tuck shot there. All right down the middle. Good shot by Erik. All right, we're into the second game here. Hard wall pass, but he drops it and goes back to Tommy's 5. Tommy gets a good lane. Tommy was really working it there, trying to look for a hole, and Shaun did a good job of staying home on that push side. And then Tommy stealed it right back. Good push side by Tommy. Nice high lane by Paul. And then he does a Euro pin to the pull side. Yeah, he was doing, Paul was getting a few of those on Erik in this match. Tommy off the wall and then back down to the wall. Finds a pull side. I mean, it didn't look like it was there, but that was a good shot. It looked like Shaun was on it, but he got a really good long pull side there. And then Tommy gets the steal on the 5. Nice little wall pass there. Pull side by Tommy. He kind of missed that one, and it kind of angled in the middle. So it's 3-1, and don't forget that Tommy and Erik have to go to 6. So Paul picks it up on his 3, sets up his rollover. It's a good push side there. So Tommy calls a timeout there, and I can tell you why. I could see why he called the timeout. The ball was moving forward and back and not perfectly in line with the rod. I don't know if it was the table or the men that was causing that, or maybe even the ball, but that's really, you don't want to do that. Like if you're doing a tic-tac, you kind of want the ball to stay under the rod, or you want it to stay a little forward or a little back, whichever you prefer, but you don't want it moving forward, back, forward, back. So I know that's why he called the timeout. It just wasn't setting up right for him. And then he goes hard along the wall there. Is good pass. Oh, tap back to the middle. Good shot. It's 4-2. Paul with a nice block there on Tommy's off-the-wall pass. And then Erik does a pull kick, and Paul picks it up off the back wall. Nice pull side there, in and out. Yeah, Paul's got a really nice, nice movement, nice stroke with his rollover. It just looks really natural. He goes pull side and push side really easily. Okay, Paul picks it up off the back wall, setting it up again, and Erik stops play. I guess a ball came in his by his feet or something like that. So Paul's gonna touch 2, set it up. Another pull side. So now we're tied up. It was 4-2, now it's 4-4. Tommy serves it up. Hard along the wall, but he kind of drops it. And then Shaun. Yeah, Shaun's he likes to shoot down the middle a lot, and sometimes that can get him in trouble. He gets it stolen sometimes, and sometimes he gets stuffed. Sets up his rollover. Tries a middle, but Erik stays home. Paul picks it up. Tries a push side, and Erik's there. So as you can see, as the matches go, oh, and then Paul stuffs Erik. That was a good stuff to end the second game. But yeah, as you can see, like as the match goes on, you can tell that Erik, he's very smart, and he'll start shrinking the goal on you. I mean, you can get him for a little bit, but then he'll start figuring you out, and he'll start shrinking the goal. Paul grabs it off the back wall, sets it up. Tries his open hand again and kind of executes that one. Yeah, I think Tommy was having trouble with the men. I think that's what he said, if I remember right. The ball just was kind of moving forward and back, forward and back. When that happens, it's really hard with the tic-tac series. It's hard to make good passes whenever the ball's moving back and forward instead of laterally. But yeah, if you do practice, if you do a tic-tac and you practice it, try to keep it either under the rod or, just in front of it or just behind it, whichever one you want to do, but make sure it stays there. Just tic-tac it over and over and over right in that same spot. Erik setting up on that little first white line there. Paul gets a piece of it and then gets it back on his three. Sets up his rollover. Wow, that was a really good shot. Let's look at that again. Just goes way out there. Good technique. You can see how he finishes with the rod on the opposite end of where he shot. Perfect technique. Good shot. So it's 1-0. Tommy serves it up. Goes hard along the wall. Tries the push side and looks like he hit the wall there. Hit the post. So Erik looks like he's gonna go to his bank series, and then he hits a good push kick. I'm sorry, no, that was a pull kick. Sorry. Good little lane pass there by Paul. Sets up his rollover and gets his Euro pin there, 2-1. Tommy through the lane. Another good pull side. And that one too didn't look like it was there, but he found it. Kind of a mis-executed wall pass there by Paul. Erik gets it and calls a timeout, brings up Tommy. Paul grabs a loose ball, which sets up his rollover. Another good push side. Seals the wall pass from Tommy, and then goes to a high lane. Good pass. And then Erik makes a little adjustment there and kind of switches on Paul at the last second. He kind of showed him the push side and then switched right at the last second. It was a very smart play by Erik. Paul steals Erik's shot. Tries the Euro pin pull side, and Erik's there for that. And then Shaun kind of loses it, and Tommy grabs it on his 3. Finds another pull side. So we're 3-3, and Tommy and Erik are going to switch. Good steal by Erik, or I'm sorry, a good block by Erik. And then Erik picks it up on the 3. And it looks like Erik's going to shoot it. Erik has a really good snake. Ooh, hits a really good push side. Tommy's going to stay back there and play a little defense. Ball with a good wall pass. Wow. He got that one out there too. That was a good shot. Tommy was he was covering that area. He was floating on the push side a little bit, and Paul still went around it. Tommy misses his brush up. Erik grabs it in the back. Tommy picks up the loose ball. Goes hard along the wall. Gets the push side. So we're tied up. This is game point. Match point. Oh, good steal by Tommy on the a high lane attempt. Tommy calls timeout. So as you can see, I mean, Paul's a great player. He's hanging with a pro master and a pro. You know, one of the hotter players on tour in Tommy, and he's right there with him. I mean, even with a point spot, he's still playing really well. Tommy serves it up. Goes through the lane. Runs the pull side, and that's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this match, and thanks for watching.